strike hard, strike first, no mercy. If you are familiar with that line, then you're definitely familiar with Karate Kid, and you are probably also familiar with the brand new series called Cobra Kai. Now, Cobra Kai is something that I was really hesitant to get into, but now after seeing the entire first season, I could safely say that it was awesome. And it's also why I got into YouTube Red, a service that I never really thought about or gave much attention to, but that's kind of why I'm making this episode. It's really about YouTube Red. Now, I did do a complete season 1 review of Cobra Kai on my other channel. If you actually want to go see that, I'd go check it out there if you want to see my entire thoughts on the entire Cobra Kai series. But I will say that it is a series that not only does justice to the Karate Kid movies, but it also develops who is, in my opinion, my favorite character of Karate Kid 1, and that was Johnny Lawrence. It really gets into how this character basically suffered after the entire events of Karate Kid 1, but it also shows why he is the way that he is. You know, how he turned out to be Johnny Lawrence, the bad boy, you know, the guy who pretty much nearly destroyed Daniel-san in the original movie. But you also see how Daniel has also developed and also failed as a human as well. And that's the one thing that I could safely say about Cobra Kai. It's so much about the human characters. It's so much about how these people are actually going through life and how it's not just one event that really defines a person. Okay, and so if you wanted to see my entire thoughts on that, like I said, go check out my other review on my channel. I will leave that in the link description below. And so because of this entire Cobra Kai series, I actually got into YouTube Red. And as I said earlier, it is a service that I really never thought much about because there wasn't anything, in my opinion, that really made it worth trying to watch. Okay, and now that I've actually had a chance to see what is offered currently on YouTube Red, I'd say it still has work to do. Okay, because if you actually see here, most of the programming that they have right now, it is mostly YouTube content creators. And so that's definitely not a bad thing because I am a YouTube content creator. And so I do give a lot of credit for YouTube who have decided to invest in these people who have invested in them. So that is the really good part about it. The bad part is there really isn't much else, at least not right now. Besides Cobra Kai, I would say there's nothing else here that really makes me want to pay for the service monthly. And it is the same price as Netflix. And so I think for the majority of people, especially myself, I'm going to be choosing Netflix. Netflix is my favorite streaming service, mainly because they have gotten so good at producing original programming like Lost in Space, which I recently did a review as well, that actually is so much better than anything that is provided on any other service that I've seen. And it also has some of the best original programming, whether it's on TV or movies that I've seen. And so if anything, YouTube has a really good place to look at to see how they can produce high quality content that makes people want to pay for their service. And I can easily say if they produce more things like Cobra Kai, then I think their service will be successful. Because going back to Cobra Kai, what they did so well with this is they focus on the things that are important in a series, in a movie. And those important things are the story, the characters, and then also giving you a reason to not only watch the entire series, but also to come back and watch it again for multiple viewings, much like the way Netflix does with its best series. And so that is my quick review of not only Cobra Kai, but mainly this YouTube Red service. Okay, so if you have not seen Cobra Kai, I highly recommend you go check it out. It is awesome. And if you are interested in what the whole YouTube Red service is about, I'd safely say it has a good start with Cobra Kai, but other than that, it definitely has some room to improve. And so if you had any thoughts on either Cobra Kai or this YouTube Red service or any other streaming services, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. And as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to subscribe. And if you wanted to support my channel further, you could do that at patreon.com/Geek Outdoors. Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.